In this lab, students can explore erosion rates. So there are a couple of variables that they can change in order to determine how they affect erosion. I used to do a similar one of these in Adobe Flash, so I'm glad that Gizmos has an opportunity to show it as well. I can decrease vegetation to nothing or do a full vegetative state. I can leave it 50-50, so whatever. So if I do a full or a completely bare vegetation cover, let's see if I increase temperature to slightly above and I increase precipitation to the extreme with a sandstone landscape, I can run the simulation and see what my erosion rates are going to be um, at different years. So if I pause, I can collect this data for different years, or I can pause every 100,000 years and I can see how the landscape changes. So if I let it continue to run and then pause, you can see that there are areas that have eroded away severely, so the landscape has changed. Um, as far as where this would output to, I think you're stuck recording the values yourself. Um, so I'm just going to return to original, and I could run it with full vegetation and very little precipitation, and I would give the students some of these criteria to meet so that they could see, okay, here's the difference with erosion when precipitation is very low and there's a lot of vegetation. The landscape stays looking relatively similar, and I like that it allows you to look at not only um, sandstone but shale and a mixture to see how that would affect it as well. You can also do a new landscape. So you can change to a couple different landscapes, some with a valley, some flatter than others, some more mountainous than others. So it gives you quite a lot of diversity in that regard, which is really unique and pretty impressive, really. You can zoom in on areas to really see what the topography is like, and it gives you a nice three-dimensional view of what the mountainous terrain is looking like. Um, so this is a really cool way. I wish that it would show you like an amount of sediment down here. I think that the numbers are a little hard to visualize, so maybe tying a visual to it at some point would also help.